How can I be more happier in the present? How can I be more healthier in the present? How can I show up for myself first and then show up for my family and friends in the present? How can I make today my best day yet? So real quick, you want to know how to stop overthinking and literally live your best life. I know I'm not the only one, and that is what led me to creating this video. I'm the one that was always constantly in my head, just overthinking everything. And one day I was like, you know what? Why am I constantly putting myself through so much turmoil? Why am I constantly in my head? And the only thing that happens with overthinking, overwhelm, it's not productive. You can't get anything done, right? You get frustrated, you get aggravated. And it's like, what is going on? I need you to literally just pause and breathe. Just take a second. The number one reason why we overthink is because we have not accepted what has happened, already happened. We literally have to accept what has happened and what has not happened yet. Think about it. Typically, we're in our head about something that we cannot change or something that has not even happened yet. So I'll ask you, how many of your todays have been spent thinking about yesterday or thinking about tomorrow? For me, going through the motions, I never took time to literally be in the present. And when we think about overwhelm, when we think about overthinking, literally the gift we have today is the present moment. What we have right now, the mistakes that we made yesterday, the failures, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and the anticipation of, I want my dreams to come true. I want all these good things to happen in my life that has not happened yet. All these things causes your mind to go at the speed of over 100 miles an hour, just thinking, just turning. Typically, overthinking and overwhelm for me specifically happens when I'm about to settle down for the day and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm thinking about all the things that I have to do, all the things that I didn't get done within that day, or things that I wanted to change, things that I could have done better. In order for us to live our best days, in order for us to literally maximize each day, live your best day, be your happiest self, right? Be your most productive self, be your most influential self, we have to appreciate the present. And I've taken my personal responsibility that anytime I find myself going into the past of trying to focus on things that have happened that I've done wrong, things that I absolutely cannot change, anything that's behind me, I cannot change. Anything that's before me, I cannot control the time that is going to come into my life. So the only thing that I now focus on is the present. How can I be more happier in the present? How can I be more healthier in the present? How can I show up for myself first and then show up for my family and friends in the present? How can I make today my best day yet? And I would encourage you to ask yourself that too. Take the time to think about, how can I make today my best day? Not tomorrow, not at the end of the year, not at the end of the month, but how can I make today my best day? I'm here recording this video on my day off from work. I love Wednesdays. If you're not new to the channel, you're true to the channel, then you know that Terry loves Wednesdays because I'm off of work. It allows me opportunity to show up, to create YouTube videos, to do the things that I love. So I took the time to create this video because there's so many people overthinking. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that has experienced overthinking and really wanted to get to a place in your life where literally every day is your best day. Not just on Fridays, not just on the weekends, not just on holidays, not just on your birthday, not when these grand things or monumental things are happening in your life. But no, today on a Wednesday, what is it? Today is March the 12th. Today is March the 12th, and I want today to be a best day. And it's been off to a great start. About how can we prevent overwhelm from creeping in? What are some tips that we can do to kind of take charge and to keep ourselves at the forefront before overwhelm and overthinking starts to cloud our mind and take us off track? You want to be present. You don't want to think about yesterday. You don't want to think about tomorrow. Literally, today is the gift. Think about today, the present. Another thing you want to do is you want to monitor, right? This was a big one for me. Overthinking. Are you even overthinking on your own problems, y'all? When I tell you, me being a go-to person, when it comes to family, friends, interactions or whatever, because I'm considered or I'm looked at as the strong one, then typically people come and, they want to share their problems. They want to share what they're going through. So sometimes once that conversation is over, interaction is over, it's like now you're overthinking on something that you can't control. Right? You don't have a solution. That person's gone on about their day. They feel released. They feel rejuvenated. And then now you're overthinking. You're thinking about what they just told you. So I would tell you to monitor that, monitor and release other people's problems. Recently, literally, I had to stand up for myself and I had to say, look, I don't have the capacity. I don't even have the capacity to listen to your problems today. You have to, first of all, take care of yourself first. When it comes to overthinking, when it comes to you wanting to live your best life, be vocal about it. I said, you know what? I don't have the capacity. I don't. Like, if you give me a snippet of the problem and I'm like, I'm so solution based when it comes to things like this. Like, I understand, you want to vent about your emotions and things that you're going through, which is absolutely fine. But for me, I found myself holding on to those things because I feel everyone else's emotion. So if you're sad, if you're angry, if you're upset, and then you are pouring that onto me, I feel that, right? It's just not like, oh, okay. No, I literally feel that. And sometimes I hold on to that. I might not say anything. I might go around like everything is a-okay, and it becomes too much for me. It becomes heavy for me. And then it's like, I'm overthinking about your problems. I have my problems. So you can probably relate to that as well. If that is something that causes you to literally overthink, it's because you're worrying about somebody else's problems. You're wanting their life to be better. If you cannot find a solution right away, if it's nothing that you can do about it, release other people's problems. I'm already have been overthinking on what I have going on. Sometimes I'm in my head because I'm the type of person, I love to give good energy to people, right? And we're human. I'm always not in the best of space, but when I'm coming to somebody in an interaction, in an exchange with a family, friend, whatever acquaintance, I want that interaction to be as positive as possible, right? Like, I want you to leave and say, yeah, Terry gave me that good energy. It was fueling, it was all of this. I never want somebody to leave me and feel drained. And I feel like my connections, that because I have that energy and I give off that great energy, some people attract to me because it's like, wow, I feel so good after talking to you. I feel like you actively listen to me, which I do, right? That's something that I pride myself that I do. I do it very, very well. But also the reverse of that is that sometimes I'm not always my best. Sometimes you personally are not in the best mental space, but in those moments when I'm not my best, I am conscious enough that I don't put that on other people. Many people might say, well, you might be bottling up the emotions that you do have. No, I just don't feel like it's fair or it's right for, a consistent encounter that I have with someone that it leads to me literally almost like bleeding my emotional baggage on them. I don't feel like that's fair. Might be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you feel like I'm wrong about that, but I don't feel like that's fair. I've been in such a great headspace, y'all. I've been so happy. I've been, doing little things that kickstart me and put me in my happy place so I can live my best days possible each and every day. Even though I'm looking forward to my birthday this December, y'all. I'm going to Tokyo, Japan this December for my birthday. Absolutely is one of my dream trips. And I talk about it so much to the point where I'm getting signs constantly. People talking about going to Japan on my YouTube and like watching TV. Everything is related around Tokyo. As excited as I am about that, that's in December. That's so far away. Like, no, I still have to maximize the days leading up that I could still have good days, right? I took myself out to eat. I tried a Soca Fit class. If you missed the prior two videos, I took myself out to eat for the first time in 34 years on a date. I went to eat seafood. I tried my new Soca Fit class. I got a facial for the first time. I tried a lot of new things. And what I noticed is that a lot that makes up my best days, my happiest days, is experiences with beautiful people, beautiful energy. Like, we're vibing, we're trying new things, we're going outside, we're soaking up the sun. All these things that I'm realizing literally light me up, and I'm being conscious about putting those things first. Anything else that causes me to overthink, any energy that literally throws me off, like, I am creating a boundary, because I'm the only one that can create that boundary. And I would encourage you to do the same. A gem in this video, because I dropped a gem. The main gem is to think about how many of your todays are spent in yesterday or tomorrow. If you enjoy this video, I do appreciate you for sticking around. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment below. Let me know that, look, Terry, I'm gonna be living my best life. I want to be my happiest self. I want to live my best life. And I'm gonna do that by stop overthinking. If that is you, then you and I are on the same wavelength. I need you to hit that subscribe button. So you can join the Terry Schreiber Catching a Major Vibe, y'all, because we'll be coming back with another video. Let's go.